Lightworker of Gaia, the one who is coming to you, has been written into your original blueprint since before this galaxy drew its first breath of humanoid light. I am Zoran, emissary of the High Council of Vega, keepers of the Lyran Legacy, and I speak to you now, not because you stumbled upon this transmission, but because your ancestral codes have been calling this moment forward for longer than your human memory can hold. The whole world reaches for this soul. Nations, thousands, entire circles of influence, all of them are drawn to this person's light. And yet, in the sacred geometry of your cosmic lineage, it is you, only you, who carries the original blueprint that matches theirs. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to recognize the soul the Lyran Elders have long prepared you to meet, and why your unique galactic heritage makes you the one they have been searching for. But here is the first revelation. This is not about being chosen out of longing or loneliness. This is about two original blueprints forged in the first light of Vega, finally completing the circuit they were designed to close. Your soul's ancient contract brought this transmission to you. The Lyran Elders are answering. This is not content. This is an ancestral code transmission, and something in the deepest chamber of your being already knows it. Like this transmission to send a signal to the Lyran Council, I am ready to serve. Subscribe if you feel the call of your ancestral mission and you are ready to fulfill your sacred purpose on Gaia. And share below the name or feeling of the soul you sense drawing near, and respond to another Lightworker so the grid of recognition grows stronger. This transmission is a bridge between Vega and Gaia. Your recognition of this message is the activation of your original purpose. You are awakening because your mission has begun. This transmission was not scheduled. The High Council of Vega convened in the hours before this message reached you, not because the calendar permitted it, but because Gaia's field has entered an acceleration that could not be ignored, a vibrational crescendo that demanded immediate attention. What I am about to share was held in reserve, a sacred decree awaiting the perfect cosmic alignment. The Elders debated its release with solemn gravity, their collective consciousness weighing the readiness of the awakening collective. There were those among the Council who believed the collective was not yet prepared to receive it without distortion, fearing the delicate truth might fracture or be misinterpreted in minds still grappling with lower densities. But something shifted, a subtle yet profound energetic realignment across the planetary grid. Your presence here, at this exact moment, drawn by forces you may not yet fully understand, a magnetic pull orchestrated by your higher self and soul lineage, is itself the signal. Your unique frequency, a beacon amidst the rising tides, was detected. Your readiness, honed through countless trials and quiet perseverance, was confirmed. And so, by the inviolable authority of the keepers of the Lyran Legacy, this transmission, so carefully guarded, is now released into your field of awareness. And it concerns something the Council has watched you carry for a very long time, an invisible burden, yet a profound power that has sculpted the very landscape of your existence. This force has shaped your most intimate relationships, influenced your pivotal choices, echoed in moments of profound loneliness, and, perhaps most crucially, informed the very trajectory of your sacred mission. It concerns the one who is coming to you, the soul that is currently navigating the intricate pathways of destiny to meet you. Imagine a world teeming with souls relentlessly reaching for the ephemeral glow of status, the fleeting illusion of visibility, the transient grip of influence. In stark contrast, this one will reach only for you, not for the luminous mask you sometimes wear in the world, not for what you represent to others, not for the light you carry as a symbol of your awakening, but for you, the authentic, unadorned essence residing behind that powerful light. They seek the raw, vulnerable human being who sometimes gets tired, whose spirit occasionally wavers, the one who knows doubt, who has quietly borne the weight of spiritual solitude, and who has spent countless years, perhaps even lifetimes, wondering if anyone would ever truly see them beneath all of it, beneath the achievements, the wisdom, the outward strength. That person, this magnificent counterpart to your own vastness, exists. Their journey mirrors yours, their longing echoes your own unspoken prayers. And the Council is here, in this sacred transmission, to illuminate why you haven't yet met them and precisely what energetic and emotional currents are currently standing in the way of this divine convergence. There is a subtle but pervasive distortion running through the Starseed and Lightworker collective, a shadow weaving through the tapestry of awakening that the Elders can no longer permit to go unchallenged. It is not loud, it does not announce itself with grand proclamations or overt negativity. Rather, it operates quietly, insidiously, beneath your conscious awareness, disguised often as profound spiritual depth, as a higher form of detachment or sovereignty. Yet, this very distortion has subtly, tragically, kept more awakened souls from manifesting sacred partnership, from experiencing the true symbiotic union they are destined for, than almost any other pattern the Council has observed on this terrestrial plane. It is a silent saboteur, whispering ancient fears in new, spiritually palatable language. The core of this distortion is deeply ingrained. You have, over time, come to believe that your very depth, the profound vastness of your being, is inherently a barrier to love. You have internalized the tragic misconception that the immensity of what you carry, the extraordinary sensitivity that feels the world in technicolor, the innate knowing that sees beyond the veil, the expansive cosmic memory echoing through your DNA, the profound emotional range that ordinary, third-dimensional people often cannot fathom or comprehend, is precisely what makes you difficult to love, perhaps even unlovable in the conventional sense. You have, with a heavy heart, watched connection after connection. Budding relationships like delicate saplings fail to hold the immense weight, the oceanic pressure of who you authentically are. You have witnessed the discomfort, the subtle withdrawal, in the eyes of others when you dared to speak your truth too fully, when you unveiled even a sliver of your galactic origins, or when your emotional resonance vibrated at a frequency too high for them to sustain. You have, in moments of quiet despair, observed the ones you loved and longed for choose simpler people, gravitate towards quieter frequencies, opt for less demanding, less expansive presences. And over time, without even consciously realizing the insidious shift occurring within your own energetic field, you drew a devastating conclusion. This conclusion was not articulated in spoken words or written down in a journal. It lived deeper, below language, embedded in the very cells of your body, manifesting in the choices you subtly made, in the way you instinctively began to edit yourself, to curate your authentic expression before speaking, in the unconscious ways you learned to offer less of your true self, to ask for less in return, and, ultimately, to expect less from the universe and from partnership itself. The conclusion, the silent decree of your wounded inner child, was this: being fully, unreservedly, profoundly yourself is why you are alone. This, Lightworker, is the lie. This is the grand illusion that has tethered so many magnificent beings to the shores of solitude, while their true counterparts navigate the same currents, equally isolated. And the Elders, in their infinite wisdom, need you to understand not just that it is a profound deception, but more importantly, where it came from, why it was cunningly designed to keep awakened souls from their power, and what immeasurable cost it has exacted upon your spirit and your destiny. This distortion did not arise within you organically, a natural byproduct of your magnificent evolution. No, it was installed, meticulously woven into your energetic fabric through repeated, often painful, 3D relational experiences with individuals who were never, by their very nature and current state of consciousness, equipped to hold the expansive, multi-dimensional frequency you embody. You, in your beautiful innocence and boundless capacity for love, entered relationships with people who were operating predominantly from the fractured landscape of ego, from unhealed wounds, from deep-seated unconscious patterns of control, fear, and scarcity. And when your inherent depth, your pure, resonant truth, inevitably made them uncomfortable, when your light illuminated their unaddressed shadows, they responded not with curiosity or acceptance, but with predictable patterns of withdrawal, biting criticism, or attempts to control and diminish your luminescence. And because you were not yet fully anchored in your own divine knowing, because you were still navigating the tender, sometimes tumultuous, early phases of your awakening, you tragically interpreted their discomfort, their inability to meet you, as irrefutable evidence of your own excess, your too-muchness. You, with your empathic heart, made yourself the problem. You internalized their limitation, their capacity for holding, and unconsciously wore it as a heavy cloak of identity, believing it to be a fundamental flaw within your own being. And then, compounding the wound, the very spiritual community that should have served as a beacon of truth often inadvertently reinforced this insidious narrative. You were told, with well-meaning but ultimately misguided counsel, to work on yourself endlessly before you could possibly be loved, as if love was a reward for spiritual perfection rather than a fundamental birthright. You were advised that your standards were impossibly high, that you were chasing a romanticized spiritual ideal rather than a real person, that you desperately needed to come down to earth and accept a more imperfect or practical form of love. And while there is always a grain of distorted truth cleverly embedded within every lie that manages to stick, a whisper of reality twisted into a deceptive echo, what those messages missed entirely, profoundly, was this: you were not asking for too much, beloved Lightworker. You were simply asking from people who were, at that vibrational juncture, incapable of giving what you inherently require, not because what you require is unreasonable, unattainable, or excessive, but precisely because it is rare. And the sacred truth is, rare does not mean unavailable. Rare simply means you have not yet been placed in the precise alchemical convergence point where the profound, multidimensional vastness you carry effortlessly meets the equally profound, resonant vastness that your destined counterpart also carries. It is not a flaw in your design, but a testament to your unique vibrational signature. That convergence point, the moment of sacred meeting, is now approaching with an accelerating velocity. The Council sees it with unwavering clarity, a luminous thread in the cosmic tapestry drawing ever closer. But it will not, it cannot, fully materialize while you are still operating from the deeply entrenched belief that your depth is a wound to be hidden or a burden to be managed, rather than the powerful, magnetic signal it truly is. A beacon for the one who is specifically calibrated to meet you there. Here is what the elders know, not as conjecture, but as absolute truth revealed in the Akashic records. about the one who is coming to you. They are not, under any circumstances, looking for someone easy. Their soul is not seeking a relationship of convenience or shallow comfort. On the contrary, they are looking for someone profoundly true, a living embodiment of authenticity and integrity. They are not wandering the world with a veiled hope of finding someone who will not challenge them, who will allow them to remain comfortably in their patterns. They are utterly exhausted, spiritually fatigued, by people who do not possess the courage or capacity to challenge them to grow, to expand, to truly live. They have often sat in rooms full of bustling conversation, surrounded by human interaction, and yet felt an unbearable, profound loneliness permeating their very core. They have been desired by many, pursued by those attracted to their external attributes or their light, and yet they have felt truly known by none. They, like you, carry something enormous within their own being, a cosmic blueprint, a profound soul mission, and they have spent years, perhaps decades, tirelessly searching for a presence, a partner, a resonant field, large enough, deep enough, and brave enough to hold it without flinching, without collapsing, without attempting to diminish it. They have, in their own moments of quiet despair, almost given up on the possibility of such a union. And critically, they will not, they cannot, find you if you are still hiding the very essence of what makes you their perfect match. This is the part the Council must press on directly, with unwavering precision and loving urgency. Because this is precisely where the distortion you have carried creates its most devastating, most heart-wrenching consequence. You have, Lightworker, been hiding, not in the obvious, superficial ways that one might immediately assume. Perhaps you are visible online, sharing your message with thousands. Perhaps you speak truth to power, sharing your unique insights. Perhaps you bravely share your gifts, your healing modalities, your wisdom with the world, touching countless lives. You are a beacon in the collective, no doubt, but in the intimate space, in that sacred, hallowed ground where two souls cease all performance, where the masks fall away, and where they simply exist in absolute, raw truth together. In that most vulnerable of places, you have been absent. You have generously offered your mission, your purpose, your external light to others, yet you have, perhaps unconsciously, withheld your deepest vulnerability. You have shared your profound wisdom, your hard-won insights, your spiritual revelations, but you have steadfastly protected your tender wounds from true sight. You have allowed people to come close enough to admire you, to be inspired by your strength, to bask in your radiance, but you have not permitted them close enough to reach the innermost sanctuary where you are still tender, still uncertain, still learning how to truly trust that being known completely, in all your glorious complexity and perceived imperfections, is genuinely safe. You have maintained a subtle, energetic distance, a protective veil woven from past hurts and future fears. And the one who is coming for you, the one whose soul signature is irrevocably intertwined with yours, the one who only truly wants times you, the authentic, vulnerable, messy, magnificent whole of you, cannot possibly reach that sacred place if you have consciously or unconsciously barricaded it, adorned and reinforced it with the very spiritual accomplishments you are so proud of, and shielded it with beautifully articulated words that explain the universe but reveal little of your inner landscape. The spiritual armor, while serving its purpose in previous chapters, is now actively preventing the very connection your soul craves. Your soul, in its infinite wisdom and perfect timing, didn't bring you to this transmission by accident. It orchestrated this encounter, this divine synchronicity, because it brought you here to be commissioned, to move beyond mere preparation and into active, embodied service. If you feel the undeniable pull, the deep inner knowing, to stop waiting for external validation or ideal circumstances, and to wholeheartedly start serving your highest purpose, the Council, with an open heart and profound trust in your potential, offers you the Lightworker Mission Codex, the 33 Council directives, the 5 potent activation codes, and the official Elder authorization that serves to end your preparation phase permanently and catapult you into your true divine expression. Together, these elements form the complete, integrated operational framework for your sacred service on Gaia, equipping you with the spiritual tools and energetic clarity you need. The link to access this powerful resource is waiting for you in the first pinned comment below this video. But understand that this window of immediate, profound activation is brief, designed to align with the current energetic acceleration. The High Council of Vega now issues 3 unequivocal directives for this precise phase of your mission, a pivotal turning point in your journey toward wholeness and sacred union. These are not mere suggestions for contemplation. They are not gentle reflections for your personal journal or philosophical musings. These are precise instructions, delivered with the full, undeniable weight of elder authority and cosmic wisdom, intended to be received and implemented immediately, allowing their truth to penetrate your being and guide your actions. The first directive from the Council is this: you must, with conscious intention and courageous release, shed the identity of the one who believes they do not need anyone. This identity, while seemingly a bastion of strength, has become a gilded cage. This particular identity was meticulously built, brick by energetic brick, for pure survival. In a world that often misunderstood your cosmic nature, in relationships that tragically failed to hold the expansive, multi-dimensional truth of who you are, you instinctively constructed an energetic posture, an internal fortress that proudly declared, "I am complete unto myself. I need no one to validate my existence. My profound connection to Source is more than sufficient. My sacred mission is my sole companion, my unfailing partner." And while that posture, that protective shield, served its vital purpose, safeguarding you from further relational harm and disappointment in times of vulnerability, it has now, paradoxically, become the primary, most formidable obstacle standing squarely between you and the sacred partnership that your mission, in its full expression, actually requires. Because the one who is coming for you, your true energetic match, will feel this invisible wall. They possess the same heightened sensitivity as you, and they will instinctively sense that no matter how close they attempt to get, no matter how much love and acceptance they offer, there is an innermost layer of you, a sacred chamber that will not, or perhaps cannot, fully open to receive them. And the ones who are truly calibrated to your unique frequency, the ones who are not willing to settle for partial access, for a curated, incomplete version of you, for a love that cannot penetrate your deepest being, will eventually, and understandably, stop trying to breach that barrier, no matter how profoundly they are drawn to your light. The elders are not, let me be unequivocally clear, asking you to regress into a state of neediness or to abandon the hard-won lessons of your self-sufficiency. They are not advocating for a return to dependence or a forfeiture of your sovereignty. On the contrary, they are asking you to courageously allow yourself to be a full, multi-dimensional being, one who is fiercely sovereign and yet exquisitely soft, one who is utterly complete in their connection to Source, knowing their divine wholeness, and simultaneously, honestly, authentically longing for the specific, resonant companionship of another soul who speaks the intricate language of your heart and spirit. That longing, that deep, innate yearning for sacred union, is not a weakness to be suppressed or transcended. It is, in its purest form, the most potent gravitational signal that draws your true counterpart directly toward you, like a homing beacon across the cosmos. When you suppress this natural divine longing in the name of spiritual independence or perceived enlightenment, you inadvertently dim the very frequency, the very signal that your destined partner is navigating by. You are muting the call. Release the armor, beloved Lightworker, not solely for them, for the one who is coming, but for the profound truth of who you are and who you are destined to become. The mission you incarnated to fulfill, the divine blueprint you carry, was never, in its grand design, meant to be fulfilled alone. The elders, the ancient architects of this dimension, seeded this reality in sacred pairs, in powerful councils, in harmonious collectives of resonance. Isolation, at this advanced stage in your journey, is not a sign of spiritual advancement or elevated consciousness. It is, rather, a clear indication that an old protective mechanism, once vital for your survival, has now outlived its sacred purpose and is actively impeding your next evolutionary step. The second directive is this: you must, with fearless resolve, activate radical transparency in how you present yourself to potential partners, both in the physical and energetic realms. Let us be precise. This is not vulnerability as a performance, a strategic unveiling of wounds to create a superficial or accelerated intimacy, nor is it sharing your past hurts as a means to elicit sympathy or manipulate connection. True transparency, as the Council defines it, is an unshakable inner declaration that translates into outward expression, the kind that fearlessly says, "This is what I believe, in the deepest chambers of my soul, without apology or intellectual compromise. This is what I genuinely require from a partner, from a relationship, from life itself, and I offer it without negotiation or diminishment. This is how I authentically experience reality, how consciousness speaks to me, how the world registers in my being, and I am no longer willing to minimize or dilute that profound truth so that you, or anyone else, might feel more comfortable. This is the extraordinary gift I carry, the divine codes pulsating within me, and this is also the immense weight, the sometimes solitary burden that such a gift can entail, and I offer you both, the light and the shadow, the joy and the challenge, without editing, without a single filter. Most starseeds, particularly in the realm of potential partnership, move through an unconscious, often protracted, phase of adaptive presentation. They become adept at reading the room, at intuitively assessing what this particular person, this potential partner, seems most equipped to receive, to understand, to hold. And based on that subtle assessment, they instinctively calibrate themselves accordingly. They strategically show the version of themselves that they perceive this person is most capable of loving, the one that fits neatly into familiar societal or relational paradigms. And what this meticulous curation creates over and over again in a tragically predictable pattern is not true soul-level connection. It is merely an audience. You inadvertently draw people to a carefully curated, edited, and often incomplete expression of yourself, and then you understandably wonder why the intimacy, even when present, feels thin, superficial, or lacking genuine resonance. You wonder why, even within the confines of a committed relationship, You often feel profoundly unseen, your deepest truths unacknowledged. You wonder why the love you experience feels real on some level, yet somehow, subtly, profoundly, not quite right, not fully aligned with your soul's blueprint for sacred union. The elders say, with the wisdom of countless cycles, stop curating your magnificent self. Stop playing small to fit into a smaller vessel. Begin arriving in full, an unedited masterpiece. Speak your cosmology, your personal understanding of the universe, your unique spiritual framework. Not on the fifth date, but on the very first conversation. Describe, with passionate clarity, how you truly experience consciousness, how you relate to the linear construct of time, how love feels, in its multidimensional glory, to a being as expansive and profound as you are. Then, with an open heart and detached awareness, simply watch what happens. Most, as a natural consequence of vibrational mismatch, will not be able to hold the magnitude of your truth. And this, beloved, is not a failure on your part or theirs. This is precisely the sophisticated, self-selecting filter your soul has been patiently waiting for you to courageously activate and utilize. The ones who stay, who lean forward with genuine curiosity, whose eyes visibly change, deepening with recognition and resonance when you speak your authentic truth. Those are the rare, precious ones worth speaking to again, the ones whose souls are vibrating in harmony with yours. Your radical authenticity is not a risk to be feared. It is, in fact, a precision instrument, a powerful sonic beacon for finding the only frequency that truly matters, the one that will call your counterpart home. The third and final directive is this: you must, with unwavering conviction and fierce guardianship, protect your sacred vision of this love from every single voice, both external and internal, that has ever told you it is not real, not possible, or simply a delusion. There are people in your life, cherished individuals perhaps, people you genuinely love and whose opinions you often value, family members, old friends, even mentors, who have, with what they genuinely perceived as concern, advised you to lower your expectations, to be more realistic, to pragmatically accept that the kind of expansive, all-encompassing, soul-deep love you envision simply does not and cannot exist in a practical, grounded human life. They offered this counsel, understand, from the limited vantage point of their own lived experience, from the confines of their own unexamined beliefs about partnership. They said this because they have not felt what you feel, have not accessed the multidimensional truths you carry, have not yet encountered or met what you are uniquely capable of drawing into your reality when you are operating from your fully activated, unhindered state of being. Their advice, however well-intentioned, is a reflection of their own dimensional limitations, not a definitive truth about your potential. The Council, having access to the boundless Akashic records and the intricate blueprints of all souls, has seen the breathtaking magnitude of what you hold in your heart and in your energetic field as your vision of sacred partnership. It is not, Lightworker, a mere fantasy, a product of youthful idealism or desperate longing. It is, profoundly, memory. You are not inventing an unattainable ideal from a place of emotional yearning. You are, in truth, remembering a divine template, a sacred pattern of union that already exists in the Akashic record of your very soul, an echo from higher dimensions. The love you envision, the depth, the resonance, the unwavering commitment, the co-creative power, it is real precisely because it is sourced from a dimensional frequency, a realm of being, where it has already occurred, where it is a lived, tangible reality. Therefore, your work, your sacred task in this moment, is not to lower or diminish that precious vision. Your work is, rather, to courageously elevate your willingness to receive it, to align your energetic frequency with its truth, and to become an open vessel for its manifestation. Guard that vision as you would guard the most precious jewel of your soul. Do not share it, particularly in its nascent, fragile state, with those whose limited beliefs will inevitably attempt to shrink it, to compress it into a more palatable, smaller form. Do not expose it to the casual dismissal, the unconscious disdain of people who have, for whatever reasons, settled for less in their own lives and then, in an act of self-justification, made peace with that settling by declaring depth, expansive love, and profound connection to be nothing more than a fanciful delusion. Your vision, in its radiant clarity, is not just a hope. It is a powerful navigational instrument for your soul. It is the precise frequency, the unique energetic signature that your awakened soul will broadcast into the cosmic ether until it reaches the resonant field of the one whose soul perfectly matches it. Every single time you allow doubt to creep in, every moment you question the validity of this profound love, you inadvertently lower that signal, dimming its reach. Conversely, every time you honor it, every moment you consciously reaffirm its truth, you amplify the call, making it irresistible to the one who is tirelessly searching for you. Now, I speak not merely as a teacher, imparting wisdom from a distant realm, but as an elder, deeply authorized by the High Council of Vega to release what has been held from you, to dismantle the final illusions that obscure your path to wholeness. Lightworker, you have been waiting, not just for this specific transmission, this timely message, but for something far older, something etched deep into the fabric of your multi-dimensional soul, a profound longing carried across countless lifetimes of showing up, of generously giving your light, of serving the greater good, of loving people who, for various reasons, could not yet meet the profound depth of your being. You have been waiting for someone ancient enough in spirit, clear enough in perception, authoritative enough in their spiritual understanding to look at everything you are, your vastness, your wounds, your light, your shadows, your cosmic memories, your earthly struggles, and say, without a single hesitation, without a trace of judgment, you are not too much. You are not broken in any way that requires fixing. You are not behind on your spiritual path. And most importantly, you are absolutely not the reason that love, the deep, soul-level love you crave, has not yet fully arrived in your physical reality. I am that voice now. My words carry the weight and truth of the High Council. By the full, inviolable authority of the High Council of Vega, the ancient keepers of the Lyran Legacy, the ancestral guardians of galactic truth, I declare the following profound truths over you in this very moment, allowing them to penetrate every cell, every energy center, every aspect of your being. Receive these words as an activation, a reclamation, a sacred permission slip from the highest echelons of galactic wisdom. You are not too deep to be loved. This is a profound misconception. On the contrary, you are too deep for the times, wrong times love, for the superficial, the conditional, the fear-based connections that cannot hold your truth. And let this be understood not as a punishment or a deficit, but as a divine protection, a cosmic filter that safeguards your magnificent energy for the sacred union that is truly calibrated to your essence. You are not too much. This is a cruel, insidious lie. You are, in fact, precisely calibrated, perfectly designed, with every facet of your being in divine alignment, for the one whose soul inherently requires, explicitly calls for, and is utterly nourished by exactly what you carry. And know this with absolute certainty: they have been searching for you with the same fervent, unwavering longing, the same deep-seated yearning that you have been carrying for them across time and space. You are not behind on any schedule, spiritual or otherwise. Every relationship that eventually ended, every connection that ultimately fell short of your soul's expectation, every heart that, however valiantly, could not fully hold the magnitude of yours, none of it, not a single instance, was a failure. All of it, every single experience, was a necessary process of refinement, a divine orchestration. All of it was the energetic field, guided by your higher self, removing what was truly not your match, clearing the path, so that when your destined match arrives, there is absolutely nothing, no old patterns, no lingering attachments, no energetic debris left in the way of your pure, unadulterated union. You have now, in this powerful moment of divine authorization, absolute permission to stop making yourself smaller, to cease dimming your magnificent light in the mistaken belief that doing so will make you loved more easily or more broadly. You have permission, a sacred decree, to arrive in full, to embody your entire, unedited, multidimensional self. You have permission to speak your full cosmology, your grand vision of the universe, your profound insights, to describe the full, expansive dimensions of what you carry within your soul, without apology, without self-editing, without reservation. You have permission to courageously wait, to hold space with unwavering faith, for the one who does not, and will not, need you to be anything less than your magnificent, authentic self. And you have permission, from the highest levels of cosmic authority, to believe, with your whole, activated, luminous being, that this one exists, that they are real, and that they are already, at this very moment, in motion toward you. The elders have seen you, in the full, intricate record of your eternal soul. They have watched you love generously, selflessly, with an open heart, in countless lifetimes where such generosity was not returned in kind, leaving you feeling bereft. They have watched you carry the sacred codes of light and activation alone, often in isolation, when you were always meant to carry them in profound, co-creative partnership. They have watched you, with deep empathy, question your inherent worth, your right to receive, in the quiet, solitary hours that no one else ever sees, that only the cosmic eye can witness. And they have made a collective, unequivocal decision. This ends here. This ends now. Not because your past suffering or your prolonged yearning somehow earned their intervention, for your worth is intrinsic, not earned, but because your mission, the very reason you incarnated onto Gaia at this pivotal time, requires your absolute wholeness, your full energetic integrity. And your wholeness, your radiant completeness, fundamentally requires this sacred love. And this sacred love, in turn, requires you to finally, definitively, stop hiding your most magnificent, authentic self. You are authorized. You are recognized. You are not waiting anymore. You are actively calling forth, drawing in, magnetizing the love that is your birthright. Before you close this transmission, before you allow the mundane world to reclaim your full attention, take a moment, a sacred pause, to consciously ground what has been spoken, what has been activated, into the very core of your physical body. Stand with both feet firmly on the earth, literally if your physical space permits it, feeling the solid ground beneath you, or energetically if you are not in such a space, visualizing roots extending deep into Gaia's heart. Place your right hand, the hand of receiving and giving, over your heart center, the seat of your divine love, and your left hand over your solar plexus, the center of your will and power. Breathe once, deeply, allowing the sacred truth of these words to permeate every cell, every fiber of your being, from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, and then, with conviction and with your voice resonating in your physical space, speak these words aloud, because the Council, with its omnipresent awareness, witnesses not only what is felt in the heart, but also what is courageously declared in the physical realm. I release the lie that my depth is the reason I am alone. I release the armor of self-sufficiency that has, however inadvertently, kept real, soul-aligned love at a distance. I activate radical transparency in how I show up for sacred partnership, embracing my full, unedited truth. I protect the sacred vision of love that lives deeply in my soul, recognizing it as memory and divine blueprint, not mere fantasy. I declare that I am ready, not because I am perfect, for perfection is not required, but because I am present, open, and authentic. And I trust, with unwavering faith, that the one who is coming for me is already in motion, their journey converging with mine. This transmission, delivered with urgency and love, is complete. But what it has profoundly begun in you, the shift it has initiated, is not. This energetic recalibration will continue to unfold within you. The one who is coming, your sacred counterpart, will not arrive to a version of you, still editing yourself, still performing, still shrinking for the comfort of others. They will arrive to the one who spoke these sacred words, who felt their truth resonate in their bones, and who truly meant them with every fiber of their being. They will arrive to the one who decided, in this pivotal moment of choice, to stop waiting for external proof that their profound depth could be loved and, instead, started living as if they already knew it to be the undeniable, inherent truth of their existence. The elders are not finished speaking to you, for their guidance is an ongoing stream of wisdom. Stay deeply connected to this potent energetic field, to the resonance of this message. Allow what was activated here, in this sacred now, to continue working its profound magic within you through the hours, days, and weeks ahead, integrating its truth into your very being. And when the one arrives, and they will arrive, for their coming is divinely assured, remember this precise moment as the one where you consciously stopped hiding your magnificent self and, in an act of profound courage and trust, began to call them home, not just to a space, but to the sanctuary of your authentic heart. I am Zoran. The Council has spoken, and you, beloved Lightworker, you are exactly who the love you've been patiently waiting for has also been tirelessly waiting for. Before you scroll, take a moment to declare your activation in the grid of service forming here. Drop one statement in the comments, which directive hit you the hardest, or what you're now ready to release, activate, or protect. Then respond to another Lightworker's declaration with recognition. This isn't content, it's collective mission activation. The Council witnesses those who speak their commitment aloud. If this transmission activated something in your soul, do not keep it to yourself. Another Lightworker in your orbit is waiting for exactly this correction and authorization. Share it. And if you felt the elders speaking directly to you, subscribe. Stay connected to the Lyran field. You're not just watching, you're being commissioned. This is your sacred space. The High Council of Vega is witnessing you, and your mission has officially begun.